Hi, this is Cassandra. I've got a thought for today that I want to share with you and talk to you about. So, I went to a very nice restaurant, black owned, last night in a fairly um, affluent or I would say, an expensive zip code, if you will. And it's black owned. And had a great time. The bar restaurant has been open for about six weeks, maybe 7 weeks, something like that. And it is we had a great time, great band. The food was delicious, and just had a wonderful time. So last night I overheard a gentleman say that what is this extra $14 fee on my bill for the band? I'm not paying for a band. I don't want to pay for a band. What does that mean? And so I heard him complaining about his bill, and I guess they worked it out. So, moving to today, I see the same gentleman at a large corporate owned restaurant. I'll say the name is J. Alexander. And in our community, they're all over. So they're in various places. And I think they might be in various places around the country. And so I see the same gentleman at the bar, and I walk up to him and say, "Yeah, I remember you from last night." And he was like, "Oh, yes." He said, "Yeah, we were at that restaurant." And now, again, he complained about that $14. They charged us $14 for this band and everything. I said, "So let me ask you this. Did you have a good time?" He said, "Yeah, I had a great time. My girl had a good time. The drinks were good, and everything was really nice. And the food he didn't even have any food." He said, "My regular bill was, I don't know, maybe 30, $40 or something like that for a couple drinks." And he said that he had this $14 fee for the band that was on his bill. I said, "Well, maybe everybody in the restaurant paid for the bill. I just didn't even look at mine. I didn't notice it, so I didn't see it." I said, "But I'm sure we all helped pay that bill for the band." And so he was like, "I'm not doing that again. I'm not going to that restaurant again because I'm not going to be paying for a band. I was there for my drinks." I said, "Let me hold on for a minute." I said, "Before we complain about the additional $14, we want to be able to serve a small business restaurant in a fairly upscale neighborhood, and we want to see them succeed. And to see them succeed, we all must invest in their success." And he was like, "Yeah, but I'm not investing in success in a business. It's just maybe not meant for them to make it if I have to pay these kind of bills." I said, "You know what? It's meant for all businesses to make it. And obviously, you're paying for ambiance because you're paying for the zip code that restaurant was located in. You're also paying for the food, and also let's be very frank. Often small businesses are it's harder for them to get loans. It's harder for them to get other resources that are available to them. And so they don't have a lot of resources that maybe another large high-end restaurant like this J. Alexander that you're enjoying. And I look at the bar and I see pretty much everybody sitting at the J. Alexander bar, including him. They're African American, and maybe a couple Chaldeans, and there happened to be a minority or a woman sitting there as well. She happened to be white. And so we were all kind of chatting about that. And I said, "J. Alexander's, you're willing to pay, these drinks are expensive. My bill for just a salad," and I just want to be frank, for just a salad, for a salad and a little piece of salmon on top, and a small piece of dessert, my bill was $37.08 on the carryout. This was not tips and things like that. That was just my bill with just a salad and a piece of salmon on top of the salad and a small little small piece of pie. And my bill was $37. And I said, I could imagine your drink here is no less than, I would say, $15, $16. He was like, "Yeah, and I'm enjoying it." And he had 2 drinks. I said, "So look at what you're paying today. You're paying about almost $30 for 2 drinks, but yet you complained about the $14 charge to support the band that you truly enjoyed last night." He was like, "Well, I'm not paying it. I'm never going to do that." And I stopped him and said, "Let the thought and the focus be Ask for increase. Ask for increase. Ask God if you believe in God, or speak into the universe that you want to make more resources or make more money and have resources to support another business so that you can continue to take your girl to a restaurant that supports another black owned business. Because if we support a black owned business like that, then eventually somewhere down the line, if you intend to continue enjoying it in your zip code or in this zip code, in this area, it's going to take everybody's effort to see to it that they're successful. So we all need to invest in that business. And so if it costs $14 to pay for the band, then so be it. Just ask for increase. So my thought of the day is this. When you realize and you look at something and you try to make a decision as to whether or not you want to invest in somebody, especially a small business, take it from me, Cassandra Sims. I am a business advocate and business champion, small business champion, and my goal is to help support and to grow small businesses into solid, healthy businesses that can thrive for the future, to build legacy and to build opportunities for the long term. And in order to do that, we all must invest. We all must make our pledge to support and to help small minority-owned businesses. And so I just want to say that my thought for today is, and my message to him was, don't talk about the fact that the bill was too high. Think about how you can increase your resources to be able not only to afford that bill, but to be able to keep that business that you enjoyed around, so that when you want to look at some place to go and someplace fun to go in a neighborhood in an area where you think is nice, or you enjoy that, hanging out in that area, we don't always have to go to Jay's and give our money to large corporations like J. Alexander. Nothing against them, because I go there myself and I enjoy the food and the ambiance. But I said last night, you paid for food, ambiance, and you supported a minority business. So next time, just pray for increase and speak increase in your life so that you're able to support the things that matter to you. That's just my word of the day, word for today. And I encourage everybody to give me your thoughts on that. Tell me what you think about it. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.